Also breaking tonight, records show the Biden Foundation, now looky here, that they paid 120 grand to the exact same law firm, you know, the one that they funnel money through for Hillary's dirty Russian disinformation dossier that she paid for to influence the 2016 election. Biden paid it in 2018. So the question is why? We'll update you on that story as it continues to unfold. Also tonight, we have noticed one holier than thou super patriot, Jim Comey, has been awfully quiet as of late. Now, by the way, his name recently disclosed in the newly unredacted Susan Rice letter about the CYA. This is Susan Rice writing Susan Rice about a meeting 15 days ago, saying 3 times in a row, Barack Obama said, buy the book. By the book. Do it by the book. Now, maybe finally he took my advice and maybe he's taken the right to remain silent and using it. It's a little late, Jim, because your corrupt leadership at the FBI is under full, complete, and rightful fire. 19 days after that meeting in the Oval Office with, let's see, you and Clapper and Brennan and Rice and Gaetz and the team and Obama, all you did 19 days after was you didn't do anything by the book. You burned whatever the book is. You ambushed and signed off on the ambush of a 33-year veteran by the name of General Michael Flynn. What is by the book? What part of by the book was that all about? As for the actions of Susan Rice, her obvious CYA letter about Obama's infamous January 5th, 2017 Oval Office meeting is frankly bizarre. It's clear that she was well aware of the Obama administration surveillance of General Flynn and so many other Trump associates. During an interview on March 22nd, 2017, she lied about two. She lied about the Benghazi story as well. Remember, she went on 5 separate morning shows, and she told one lie after another, knowing it was a lie. Remember, whenever the Obama administration, whenever they're out there and they need someone to lie, they turn to Susan Rice. One egregious example after another. She appeared on those 5 different Sunday shows, knowingly lied about the Benghazi attacks. Joining us now with reaction is Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. Congressman, let's get your reaction to. So January 5th is an important date. That's also the date that Dennis McDonough, the chief of staff of Obama's, he also unmasked General Flynn. Now we're also getting questions about other people being unmasked, including Trump family members, and maybe even people in the media. Maybe people like me and John Solomon, Sarah Carter, Greg Jarrett. Who knows at this point, Matt?
If lies were music, Susan Rice would be Mozart. If I were writing myself an email where 3 times I had to say I did everything by the book, that is certainly more incriminating than it is exculpatory. And when you look at Jim Comey, just look at the last 3 tweets from Jim Comey. You have a flower, an attack on the Department of Justice that's probably investigating him, and praise for the removed, disgraced, now former chairman of the Intelligence Committee, Richard Burr. Now, if Rick Grenell had been the director of national intelligence back in 2017, Jim Comey would probably already be under the jail because the Grenell disclosures lay bare the coup before the American people. Obama was involved. Biden was involved, Susan Rice was involved, and Jim Comey was set up to be the inside man going from the Obama administration to the Trump administration. And remember all that weird journaling he was doing to try to set the president up on obstruction of justice? Well, now it is exposed, and it's my expectation that finally we could get justice from the investigation that AG Barr is overseeing.
At the end of that meeting, Comey and Gaetz were asked to stay back. Gaetz, under testimony in the House Intelligence Committee, testified under oath that, in fact, she was shocked to learn Obama himself and obviously Biden, they knew everything about the unmasking of General Flynn.
For years, it was an open question whether or not this was something that was like Clapper-Brennan driven or whether it was Obama-Biden driven. The recent disclosures that we've just gotten during the coronavirus quarantines clearly implicate both Obama and Biden. Obama in the Susan Rice email, and then remember, Joe Biden's own name appears in the unmasking documents. So Biden is either someone who was directly involved in this coup attempt or his name was just sort of being bandied about and he was out to lunch. Either way, it's terribly incriminating for the Obama-Biden administration.
Yeah. All right, Congressman Matt Gaetz, thanks so much for being with us. He's doing a new podcast, by the way.